Are you looking to set up a lead magnet in Kajabi and want to make sure you do not miss anything? Then you're in the right place. Hi there and welcome. I'm Nadia. I'm a Kajabi and automations expert, and I'm here to shed some light on all things digital products and systems for your online business. In this video, I will walk you through the process of setting up a lead magnet in Kajabi, and I will also point out the must-have elements that you absolutely need to have in place to ensure your website visitors' smooth experience. And by the way, if you're still on the fence of trying out Kajabi and just kind of exploring your options to see if it's the right tool for you, be sure to visit solositesolutions.com/Kajabi for an extended 30-day free trial, plus receive some bonuses from me. Also, follow along, subscribe to my YouTube channel for all the tips and tricks on all things automations, systems, and digital products for your online business. Now, let's talk about lead magnets. What is a lead magnet? Lead magnet is a piece of information that you can provide to someone to solve their one problem. I will say it again. It's a piece of information that you can provide to someone to solve their one problem. It can be an ebook, guide, checklist, video training, or maybe even audio meditation or a podcast. It also can be a discount or an offer or even an invitation to a special event. Once you've decided what that one problem you are going to solve, you will want to put it together, whether in a video format or maybe a PDF guide, and maybe again in an audio file. Once you have that ready, it's time to set it up on your website so your potential customers can opt in for it and receive it on autopilot. So you don't have to go back and forth with your clients and asking them to download it or sending them links or anything like that. It's all going to be automated, and I'm going to show you exactly how to do it in Kajabi. Before we start setting up your lead magnet in Kajabi, let's first define what our must-have elements are. You will need an opt-in page, a form, a thank you page, and an email for content delivery. These four is the minimum that you will need to set up to ensure a smooth experience for your customers. So let's get started. So now in your Kajabi account, navigate to website and then pages. From there, click on landing pages. If your Kajabi account is fairly new, then be sure to check out this video where I explain what this page is for and how to set it up. So now click on new landing page, and you will be presented several templates to choose from. So we will be working with an opt-in page, and although you can create any page from scratch, it's just much easier to use a template and then to customize it to your liking. Now, your opt-in page can be as simple as 1-2 sections or as elaborate as you would like to. You can add more information to it, but we will keep it simple for just a tutorial purposes. And I am going to use this template called Bold. Let's go ahead and choose that one, and we will title it as an opt-in page, and then click on create. Once you're in the page builder, click on settings and then style guide. In this area, you will be able to change fonts, colors, and also font sizes. So we are going to go ahead and say select just different colors. If I say want to have my primary color is purple and I want to change the buttons, I want them say white, then determine your button width, button style, size. Say I like when the border radius is set to 0, which has the straight corners. On the body font, I would like to use Montserrat, and on the heading, I would like to use Playfair. Then just make sure that all of these sizes are good to go, okay with me, and then click on save. For training purposes, we will keep this page very, very simple. And like say, I am in a niche where I teach people how to grow their business. So I'm just going to use this copy, just copy and paste up here, because what I'm trying to achieve here is to make sure that whoever accesses this page, they see all the information they need to have, or they need to know right in the first screen, okay? I don't really want them to scroll down to look for it. I'm going to be very precise, provide them with the information they need to know, and ask them to sign up for my lead magnet. Now, it doesn't matter what type of a lead magnet you chose for your business because the setup and configuration will be the same. The only difference is going to be on a thank you page or on a post opt-in flow, where we will be guiding our new subscribers to either download our PDF guide or checklist or an ebook, or send them a link to the video where they can watch, say, video training. So now, say I'm happy with the copy. What I'm going to do, work with the page customization. So this is the section. So we're going to click on the section, and I am going to change some settings. I'm going to change the horizontal alignment to center, so my text is in the center. Then I'm going to click on this area, which is the block, and I'm going to make it wider. I'm also looking to probably have this, because it's kind of hard to read if I'm going to leave the same background. What I want to do, I will go ahead and click on the background on the block settings and change it to black first, and change transparency to where it's easier to read, but you kind of still can see through, okay? So and then I'm going to change border radius to 0, so the corners, so you can see I'm changing it here, the corners are not round. So what I'm going to do, I am going to change that. I'm gonna go to full screen and then select my bullet points and align them to the left. So all the text is aligned to the center, but my bullet points are aligned to the left. The block, I will make it even wider. So now I'm going to delete this section, because again, I want to keep everything in one section, so there's no way to scroll down anything. It's all of the information will be right here. I am going to work with the text a little bit and make it maybe just different color, a smaller font, maybe heading 2 right here, so it's a little bit easier to read. And the next thing I'm going to do is to add the form where people can opt in, and after that get access to my free resource. So I'm going to click on a section right here and add content, and that will be a form. So I need to find the form right there. So now you can actually use form block and put in all this information. However, I don't like the way the form will be all the way spread out. I wanted to make it look smaller. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to delete all this text from here, and I'm going to click on edit forms. If you haven't created your form yet, then you click on edit forms and it will bring you all the way to marketing forms. So now you will see a couple of forms that I've created before, and now I will be creating a new form. So click on a new form and I will name it, say, freebie opt-in. So now by default, the recommendation from Kajabi is to have your forms with a double opt-in. However, it's very common for the opt-in forms to just have a single opt-in option, which means that they will not need to confirm that they would like to be on your email list. Although double opt-in is recommended by any email service provider, it's okay to have your form on a single opt-in basis, meaning that you will be delivering content without confirmation from a subscribers that they want to be on your email list, okay? So from here, by default, again, we have form fields, name and email. That's the only ones we need to have, and just go ahead and click save. And we will come back to this area just in a minute. So let's go back to our page, and now under the forms, our freebie opt-in will show up, so click on that. And I am going to change the design a little bit. So I'm actually going to make it slightly prettier. So I like doing here for my clients and for my own website is to actually make this area, the block, make it flush, and then make this block flush as well. So now I want to make this one the same size as my text block. So my form block will be 11 columns all the way out. I know it doesn't look pretty yet, but we will be changing it just in a minute. And then I am going to have the same background for my form as on my text block. So I'm going to click on the text block and then go to block background and see what transparency number we have here. So we have 77. So we're going to click on the form and then go down to background and then change background to black. It's already black, and then change transparency to 77 so it matches. Now what I'm going to do is to set my form to inline, and then I'm going to change some inside spacing. So on the desktop right here, click, say I want to have it say about 100, and 100 from the other side, 50 from the bottom. So now we have two fields. We have name and email, and then I just need to customize my button a little bit. So we're just going to stay in our form block and go down to button and select button text color. Say I want purple, and I will be changing submit to say get access now. And the last thing that I would like to do here is to actually make sure that nothing else is here to distract my customers from signing up. So all of these needs to be either deleted or customized. So what we can do, there's two options. We can either delete all this. So click on these links and just delete this block, and we can delete that block. Oh, we can hide. We cannot delete the footer, but we can hide it. So if you click on the section on the footer, then click on the desktop layout, hide footer, and on the mobile layout, hide footer. And with the logo, you can either keep it. This is just a header with an overlay positioning, so you can click on it and make it either normal, or we actually, in this case, we are going to be hiding it. So hide on mobile layout and hide on desktop. So our basic opt-in page is pretty much ready. Again, it's up to you what else you want to add to it. Maybe you'll want to add some images, pictures, maybe a quick video as well, or maybe some testimonials from your clients. Again, for training purposes, I'm going to keep it super simple and just have a text and a form block. So now out of 4 elements, must-have elements, we have 2. We have an opt-in page and we have a form. Next thing we need to do is to set up our thank you page and an email for content delivery. Let's go back to our pages. So the easiest way to create a thank you page is to actually duplicate our opt-in page, because it already has some branding on it, so we don't have to redo it once again. So go ahead and click on these 3 dots and then click on duplicate. Once the page is duplicated, let's go ahead and click on 3 dots again, and we need to change some details here. So we are going to say thank you. We want to know what this thank you page is for. Thank you opt-in page. And you may want to change this one to something like thank you and welcome. And over here, just make sure it's not showing in search results, because this page will have somewhat sensitive information about our lead magnet. And this information should only be accessed after somebody signs up for our freebie. So we are going to hide our page from search engines. The next thing you will want to do here is to actually put something on the page title. Say thank you. Although our page is not being searchable by Google or other search engines, it's good idea to put a page title something like thank you. Otherwise, it will pull its page title and will be placed over here. Okay, so just make sure that you change it to like something simple like thank you, and you're good to go. The next thing we will want to do is to actually customize our thank you page, where we will provide our subscribers with the next steps. So go ahead and click on thank you page to customize it. And here we will go ahead and delete the form because we do not need it anymore. And what we need to do is to change the text in our text block. What I usually put on the thank you page is just simple instructions and kind of expectations and where to get the lead magnet. So I will change the heading to something like thank you for subscribing, and then add all of the instructions for them to download my freebie. If you ever downloaded a free resource from somebody, you probably noticed that they would add their free resource like a button or maybe even direct download right on the thank you page. However, I actually highly discourage you to do that, because what we are trying to do here, we will want to direct our new subscribers to their inbox and ask them to check the email for their content delivery. This will help us with email senders' reputation in the long run. It's okay to put in link right here on the thank you page. However, if you want to start working on your email sender reputation, then you will want to direct your new subscribers to check their email first. This way, you're also asking them to go back to their inbox and just in case, check if your email got in their spam or promotions folder. And also you can ask them to move that email to their inbox. But again, it's okay to have the button here or the link right here on the thank you page and say you may also download the resource by clicking the button below. Again, it's totally okay. But this is just a little trick for you to improve your email deliverability in the future. Again, it's totally okay to leave the button here or just direct them straight to their inbox. So I'm going to go ahead and delete number 3 because I will be directing my customers to their email. So, and also I will probably want to change it to 8 so it's more compact and precise and easier to read. Click on the mobile here and then click on the mobile layout on the block, on the text block, and then click on text alignment to the center. All right, so we are done with the thank you page. And the last thing we need to do is set up an email to deliver our content. For that, we will want to go back to our form and scroll down to automations. Then click on automation and we will be adding an email. When form is submitted, which one, that's kind of like pulled automatically, then we want to send an email. And I have a little copy for you here that I will be using. Just click on the form and on the subject, I will put in you are all set, download inside, and then I'm going to copy my text and paste it in the body of the email. In this email, I will be welcoming my new subscribers to my email list and also attaching the link to the free resource, right? So as far as the link goes, it really can be anything. Like say, if you have your resource stored in Google Drive, just add the direct link right here. If you are sharing a link to the video and you are already storing it in Google Drive, you can also attach the link directly. However, if you would rather host your video in Kajabi, then I'm going to show you how you can do that. So again, let's for now save this email and then go back to our pages. And again, let's go ahead and duplicate our thank you page again because it already has all the branding, so we don't have to do it again. We don't have to put in all the colors, all the fonts. So now we will be going pretty much to the same process as we did with the thank you page. Click on the 3 dots, click on edit details, and then we will say put a video and then freebie name, and then rename the URL, say video training, and then put same thing training here again, so it's not pulling this information. However, if that's okay with you, you can totally leave it blank. Now let's go back to landing pages, click on the actual page to edit. You can change this text here. You can say enjoy the video, delete all this text. Again, this is just so much easier. You don't have to put in all the information again. And then click on the section and we will need to add the content, which is the video. Click on video, add the video, and you will need to upload new video here. I will also want to add the thumbnail for my video. And also you may want to change a couple of settings here. If you scroll down and find player settings, go ahead and click on show controls on load and also on autoplay. Since it's a video that should be watched right away, so then I would put it on autoplay. And you may want to allow full screen. Just leave a small play button on. You can show the play bar, and you can also allow video settings. If you do not want your subscribers to skip the video, then you can disable show play bar and they will not be able to skip it, so they will have to watch it all the way through. Now click go back to landing pages and then click on the copy URL with your video training, then go back to your form settings, scroll down to automations and find the email that you just created, click on edit, and then where you prompt your subscribers to access the training, insert the URL. And you are good to go. And the last thing that you will want to do is to make sure that you have set up the thank you page for your form. So over here in the form settings, click on send contact to a custom thank you page and we will be selecting our thank you page that we created, and that is a thank you opt-in page. Once everything is configured in the backend, be sure to test your freebie funnel. For that, go back to your pages and copy the URL of your opt-in page and access the page, put in your email and name, and click on Get Access Now, and then actually see what exactly happens when your website visitors access your page and want to sign up for your freebie. As you can see, setting up a lead magnet in Kajabi is a quite simple process. All you need to do is just to remember the 4 major elements, the must-have elements, and those are your opt-in page, your form, your thank you page, and an email to deliver your content. Also, it's optional if you want to have your resource stored in Kajabi, like say your video training, that you will need to create another page where you upload that video and share the link to that page. That's it for this tutorial. If you found it helpful, please give it a like and subscribe to my channel for more videos like this. And I'll see you in the next video. Bye bye!